How did you initially get into doing yoga?
I actually had a spinal injury when I was in high school due to playing soccer. And I found yoga in that time because I needed to slowly work up the muscles in my back and my core. It's been at least 10 years now where I've kind of developed this sense of, Zen and sense of self truly through yoga. And I got my yoga teacher training, started teaching right away in LA, and have never looked back.
So it sounds like yoga is not just beneficial as a strengthening exercise, but also reparative as well.
It's truly just about meeting yourself where it's at. You really only need a mat and your body, which is amazing.
How are you able to train people and coach people while they're sick home?
It's been an adjustment for sure. Everything is done virtually now. So we jump on a Zoom or a Skype, or I'm sending videos or pictures to clients.
Since we can't go to the gym and we don't have access to our classes, you are going to show us some beginners yoga today?
Yes, I'm so excited to show you guys a little bit of yoga. It's gonna be great. We're gonna be inhaling through our nose, filling up with air, and exhaling through our nose without force. When you're seated, I always suggest putting a little bit of a pillow or something underneath your sacrum, letting your knees drop below your hips.
And did you say inhale and exhale through the nose?
Yeah, so
Both?
This is Ujjayi breath,
Okay.
in and out through your nose. So sealing your lips, in and out. Good, so the idea being that we want our hips higher than our knees, so dropping down. When we're thinking about breathing in, we're thinking expansion and extension through our spine. As we exhale through our nose, So take 2 more just like that, and I'm gonna roll into all fours. That's knees and palms. Finding myself in quadruped, right? We always wanna ensure that wrists are under shoulders, knees are stacked under hips. We have a slight bend through the elbows, finding this position, right? Gaze is down. We're gonna take a few cat-cows, so warming up our spine. We'll take an inhale as we arch, lower the belly to the mat, reach the shoulders out of ears and gaze up. As we exhale, we're gonna round through the spine, tuck the tailbone and let the head drop between the arms. And we're gonna follow our breath with it. So inhaling the arch, moving through your breath. So here I am in quadruped with a neutral spine. I'm gonna tuck my toes under, lift my knees, and press my hips back to find down dog. So this is the classic yoga pose, right? We see a lot of people in this position moving through. Even for the fittest of people, it can actually be pretty tough to hold.
It's really hard for me. And for my shoulder mobility too.
And that's a lot of people. I would suggest, instead of thinking about pressing your heels down, actually bending your knees, let your heels lift, and then shift your weight back towards your hips. So chest is reaching to thighs, right? And it's okay to continue having this big bend through the legs. We're gonna find ourselves in mountain pose. My feet are at least hip distance apart, pointing straight ahead. I have a little micro bend through my knees, and my shoulders are rolled back. So I want you to think about drawing the back of the head back and up, and tilting chin slightly to chest. Good, so that's Tadasana. On an inhale, I want you to sweep your arms all the way overhead. As you exhale, we're gonna hinge from our hips and slowly forward fold all the way back down into that fold. Big bend through the knees. Take an inhale, you're gonna lift halfway up, just as we did in the beginning. Good, as you exhale, you're gonna fold. From this position, we're gonna go through an entire flow. You'll plant your hands down and you're gonna step back into a plank position. So if you're feeling like this plank position is tough on your low back, please feel free to lower your knee, right? That's always welcome. We're gonna find chaturanga, which is basically a push-up. You're gonna exhale as you squeeze your elbows into your rib cage and lower all the way down to your mat, chest first, and then pelvic last. Good, keep hands where they are, elbows squeezing in. Inhale, you'll lift your chest, peel it off the mat, gaze is down for cobra. Good.
Yeah, I felt like that was a nice little therapy session for my whole body. And I feel more relaxed too.
Good, I'm glad.